Welcome back, guys. This is week 4, video 3, and in this video you're going to be using page 13 that's in your packet for this week titled Finding Unknown Angles. Basically, we're using problem solving to answer questions about these angles. Okay, so what we have pictured here is a large angle, angle MAR, that is split into two smaller angles using ray AT, okay? When we do that, when we add this ray here and create those two smaller angles, we now have two angles that are adjacent to each other, okay? Adjacent meaning next to each other, okay? So the measure of these two angles combined equals the big angle, okay? So first question says, angle MAR, okay, and I'm going to highlight that. Angle MAR. That's the big angle here. MAR has a value of 80 degrees. That's the total, okay? That's 80 degrees, okay? And over here, they put the total at the bottom, and that's fine. I usually put it at the top, but it doesn't matter, as long as we're showing that the entire strip represents 80 degrees, okay? Next it says angle MAT has a value of 34 degrees, okay? So I'm going to highlight MAT. That's this angle right here, okay? That one has a measure of 34 degrees. I'll write that on the inside here. Okay, so one part is 34 degrees. Okay, that's part of the 80 degrees. Now I'm missing this angle right here. I'm missing angle TAR. Okay, that's what they want me to find. They want me to find the value of TAR, the missing piece. Okay, so here's how we do this. In math, when we have a total and we're missing a part, okay, there's only two things I could do if I have the total already. That would be to subtract or divide, okay? When I subtract, I'm dealing with unequal parts, okay? When I divide, I'm dealing with equal parts. Well, I can tell that these parts are not equal, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract. I'm going to take out this piece from the total to find this missing piece. So I'm going to take 80 and subtract 34. Well, I can't subtract 0 minus 4, so I must borrow. That becomes 7. This becomes 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 minus 3, is 4. Okay, so we're left with 46. That tells us that in pink here, angle TAR has to be 46 degrees. And to check this, what you can do is you can combine these two pieces. Okay, take 34 and 46, and I should get 80. 6 plus 4 is 10, and 4 plus 4 is 8. It works, so we did it correctly. Okay, so angle TAR has a measure of 46 degrees. Okay, next question. Says angle HJK. Okay, so here's H, J, and K. This angle right here, it says it's a right angle. You cannot speed past that word. That is very important. Okay, you have to remember right angles are 90 degrees. Okay, so they didn't come out and say angle HJK is 90 degrees. Instead, they used the word right. You have to catch that. Okay, so I'm going to put the little square here. That's a 90-degree angle. Okay, then they tell us angle KJL, this little angle, KJL right here, has a measure of 20 degrees. Okay, they're wanting me to find the measure of H, J, and L. I'm missing the total this time, okay? Missing the total. So if I'm missing the total, there's only two things in math I can do, okay? I can either add or I can multiply. Those are the two functions in math that will give me a total or the big number, okay? So I know this piece is 90. Get that from right here. This piece is 20. Okay, so I know the two parts this time, so I need to combine them or add them to find the total. 90 plus 20, that's 0, that's 11. Okay, so angle HJL is equal to 110 degrees. Okay, last question on this page. Angle BAE is a straight angle. Oh, look at it, look at them, they did it again. A straight angle. BAE. Okay, you have to know what a straight angle is. It's kind of easy to see why they call it straight. It's a straight line. Okay, this is equal to, and let me draw this because it might help you. It's equal to half a circle. Well, a full circle is 360 degrees. Half of a circle is 180 degrees. So a straight angle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so we know the total. The whole thing is 180. So I'm going to label my strip. I'm going to label the total 180. Okay, then it says angle CAE has a value of 107. So here's CAE. Okay, that has a value of 107 degrees. Okay, they want me to find the value of angle BAC. BAC. Okay, that's what they want here. Got to find the missing part. So I know the total and I know the big piece here. I know it's 107 degrees and I've got to find the missing part. Okay, this is similar to the very first question that we did at the top where we had the total and we took out the missing part to find the other missing part. Sorry, we took out the part to find out the missing part. Okay, so that's what we're going to do this time. Okay, so I'm going to take the 180 and I'm going to subtract 107 from it. Okay, can't subtract that. That becomes 7, this becomes 10. 10 minus 7 is 3, 7 minus 0 is 7, and 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, so this missing piece has to be 73 degrees. Now to check it and make sure I did it correctly, I could add 107 plus 73. 7 plus 3 is 10, 7 plus 1 is 8, and 1. It does match, so I did it correctly. So angle BAC has a measure of 73 degrees. This should be 73 degrees. Okay. Now I'm going to go through some extra practice problems so you get a little more exposure to how these problems work. Okay. All right. So paper bent a little bit. This question says, what is the measure of angle KJN? Okay, well here's KJN right here. KJN. So you can see I'm missing the large angle, okay? Missing the big piece. Okay, so here's my strip diagram. I'm missing the total, okay? I'm gonna put my total on top, okay? That's what's missing. But I have 3 parts that make up that angle. One of them, KJL, is equal to 23 degrees. LJM is equal to 34, and MJN is equal to 43. So I'm missing the total. That means that I need to add together those 3 numbers to find the total. 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay. 3 plus 2 is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5, and 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, so the total for those 3 angles combined equals 100 degrees. So angle KJN is equal to 100 degrees. Okay, next question. All right, so I've got a lot of angles here. Okay, the question says, which angle measures 90 degrees? Okay, well, I'm going to look at my answer choices. This is the symbol for the word angle. Okay, so first I'm going to look at angle EFA. EFA. EF and A is 25 degrees. Okay, that does not equal 90. cannot be my answer. Okay, let's go over to B. That's going to be angle CFA. Okay, CF and A. Okay, well, CFA is made up of two parts, okay, two adjacent angles. One of them is 40 degrees and the other one is 55. So to find the total, I need to add those two parts together. 0 plus 5 is 5, 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay, so angle CFA has a measure of 95 degrees. Again, that's not what we want. We want 90. Okay, now I'm going to look at angle AFD. There's AFD. AFD. Okay, so that angle is made up of three parts. Okay, so this time I need to add 40, 55, and 35. 5 and 5 is 10. Okay, 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 more is 10, plus 3 is 13. Okay, that one is equal to 130 degrees. Again, we're looking for 90. It can't be that one. Okay, now D, angle BFD. B, F, and D. Okay, those two, okay, it's made up of two pieces, two adjacent angles. Okay, so I need to combine those two, 55 plus 35, to see if I get 90. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 plus 3 is 9. That equals 90 degrees. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so that one would be D. Okay, next question. Okay, we've got a bunch of angles again. The measure of angle FAD. Okay, so I'm going to highlight that. Highlighting really helps you to visualize it. FAD is 70 degrees, okay? So the measure between those two rays is 70 degrees, okay? I'm gonna put the 70 out here. It's kind of cramped over here. They want me to find the measure of angle FAE. They want this angle right here, okay? That's the one I'm missing. Well, you can see right here, the other angle that makes up DAF has a measure of 28 degrees, okay? So I know the total. The total for the big angle is 70 degrees. They told me that in the problem, okay? And it's broken into two parts. One part we know, it's 28, and the other part is missing. We don't know that part, okay? So we've seen these before. We have the total and a part, and we're trying to find the missing part. So I need to take out the part that I know from the total to find the missing part. Okay, I can't subtract that. That becomes 6, this becomes 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, 6 minus 2 is 4. 42 degrees, okay, which would be answer choice D. Okay, number 12. Angle BFD is a right angle. Okay, so here we go. BFD is a right angle. Cannot miss that word. Okay, cannot just skip over it. That means angle BFD is 90 degrees. I'm going to put the little square there. Okay, that's a 90 degree angle. That's very important. I need that information. They want me to find the angle, the measure of angle DFC. Okay, they want me to find that piece right there. Okay, so I know the total. The total is 90. Okay, and that 90 degree angle is split into two smaller parts. One is 15, the other one is missing. Okay, so just like the last problem, I need to take the total of 90 and take out the part that I know. Can't subtract that. This becomes 8, this becomes 10. That would be 5, that would be 7. So my missing part here would be 75 degrees. Okay, so angle DFC is 75 degrees. Okay, next problem. Look at the figure below. Which could be the measures of angle A and B? Well, it seems like we're missing a lot of information here, but you have to look at this diagram very carefully. Okay, you have to pick up on this piece right here. this little square. That little square means this angle right here is a 90-degree angle. That little square represents a right angle or a 90-degree angle. Okay, so I need to figure out which two of these numbers combined will give me a total of 90 degrees, okay? Because I know the total and I know it's split into two smaller parts. I don't know what the parts are, but they've given me answer choices with the two different possibilities. Okay, so what I did was I added each one of these together. Okay, 51 plus 49 is equal to 100 degrees. Okay, that can't be my answer. I need 90. Okay, let me put a plus sign there. 51 plus 90 equals 141 degrees. Again, that's not what I want. I need 90. Well, you can't add 90 and 90 and expect to get 90. That doesn't make sense. That actually equals 180. Okay, last one, 42 plus 48, that does equal 90 degrees. That's the answer that we want. Okay, next question. All right, multi-step question. The measure of angle 1 is 40 degrees. This one's 40. Measure of angle 2 is 29 degrees. And they want me to find the measure of angle 3, this one. Well, it seems like I'm missing the total. Seems like they haven't given me enough information. But again, you have to pay attention to the diagram because they've put that little square there again. Okay, now this one is a little trickier because it has a couple more steps. Okay, so I know the total. The total for the big angle, for this one right here, is 90 degrees. And the reason I know that is because of that little square in there. So my total is 90. That 90 degrees is broken into 3 parts, not just 2. Okay? All right, this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. All right, so angle 1 is 40 degrees. Angle 2 is 29 degrees. And we don't know angle 3. Okay? All right, so from here, since I don't have just 2 parts, I have 3 parts, and I know 2 of them, before I can subtract, I have to combine the 2 parts that I know to get a total for those 2. Okay, so I'm going to add 40 plus 29. That's 9. That's 6. Okay, so those 2 pieces, these 2 angles combined, equal 69 degrees out of 90. Okay, so now I need to take all of that out of the 90. So I'm going to take 90 and I'm going to subtract 69. Can't subtract that. This becomes 8. This becomes 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, that leaves me with 21 degrees. So angle 3 must be 21 degrees, which is answer choice B. Okay. Last question. Aaron used a protractor to find the measure of each angle in the circle below. The measure of angle RUT is 122 degrees. Okay. The measure of angle SUR is 96 degrees. They want us to find the measure of angle SUT. So again, it seems like we're missing a piece of information. This time, you have to know how many degrees there are in the entire circle, okay? So remember, a circle is made up of a total of 360 degrees, okay? So that's my total. That's going on top of my strip diagram, 360. And they've broken this circle into 3 parts or 3 angles, okay? So I have 1, 2, and 3 angles. One of them is 96 degrees, one of them is 122 degrees, and I'm missing the other one. That's what they want me to find. So just like we did on the last problem, I have to combine the 2 pieces that I know. So I'm going to take 122 and add 96 to it. 6 plus 2 is 8, 9 plus 2 is 11, 1 plus 1 is 2. So the two of those pieces combined equals 218 degrees, but you can't stop there, okay? That's only part of the problem. That's one step. Now I have to take that 218 for both of these, and I have to take it out of the 360. So I'm going to take that 360 and subtract 218 from it. 0 minus 8, can't do that. Got to borrow, that's 5. This becomes 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 5 minus 1 is 4. 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so our big angle has to equal 142 degrees, which is answer choice C. I hope you found this useful and stay tuned for more videos.